We are in London and we are at Crystal Palace Park for the annual UK Recovery Walk event, and the reason why there's thousands and thousands of people here today is because we are celebrating recovery. The Right to Recovery Bill is a piece of legislation that's about to be decided in the Scottish Parliament. And the reason why that's so important is a lot of laws are first of all passed in Scotland and then they make their way to Westminster Parliament. So what that law would mean would be people would have the right to addiction treatment of their choice. So for instance, we know in many parts of the UK that people don't have access to rehab, or if they want to change their prescription, that they have real problems with that. Even coming down off methadone can be quite a fight depending on where you live and who you're working with. So the Right to Recovery Bill would make sure that people had access to detox services, rehab services, community, residential services, and it would overall make access to treatment not only much easier, but it would make it part of the law. And what that would mean is that politicians at their whim could not change the funding into this sector. We highlight that there are many paths to recovery, so we bring people from all different paths, whether it be the Anonymous Fellowships or Smart Recovery, or people who are, currently seeking recovery or trying to access recovery, the Christian fellowships, the churches, all of the good people who help. Today is about bringing them together to see how they can work better and to work to serve the people who are suffering. In most parts of the UK, if you have a drug problem, it's unlikely that you'll get anything other than a substitute prescription. There's a huge role for an advocacy caseworker service that we have set up. It's the first of its kind in the UK. We've currently only got 2 staff, but we need to build that caseworker service right across the UK. Our caseworkers will fight for you to get your treatment access and your treatment choice, whatever that might be. And I need a whole army of people to help me to do that. And this is the start of that army. We've been building that army for 16 years. This is the 16th UK Recovery Walk. And things can only get better. You can come to our website. You can go to www.facesandvoicesofrecoveryuk.org. You can look at us online. You can share our content. You can donate if you've got a few extra quid. You can get in touch if you want to volunteer. We desperately need people to help us raise funds. So if you've got any fundraising skills or you want to help us write bids, if you believe in the cause, just give me a phone. My number's on the web. We need as much help as we can get.